We're live here at the Etihad Stadium. You can see the stadium in the background. Fans are starting to arrive. Clear blue skies at the moment.
Yeah, I want it to be red, like, forget the blue. Forget the blue.
Listen, how many hours till kick-off now? About 3 hours till kick-off.
How are you feeling right now, man? What's the feeling right now?
Nerves are starting to kick in a bit, you know what I mean? I'm feeling a bit nervous about the game, obviously, because it's such a huge game. But listen, you know what? I'm also, on the other hand, feeling so good to be here that Arsenal Football Club are now in these big moments again, you know what I mean, when it comes to the league, you know. This is what we've wanted to see for so long, and to be here, you know, it's fantastic. It's fantastic to be here. So
it's nice, Robbie. I remember, like I said, we sat in the car on the way up there. I remember going Turf Moor last season at Burnley, and we got a 1-0 win. Martin O'Gara was like, oh, we got away with that, you know, Turf Moor's a tough ground. Now look, this season, only lost 2 games away. It's at Etihad today, massive game. We're competing again. We've seen some of the City fans, they're feeling very confident.
Now, let me tell you something, right? Let me tell you something.
Very cheeky, I'll be honest.
Every single City fan feels it's going to be quite an easy win. Even the ones that are saying, you got a chance, you know, you got a chance. They're lying, right? They feel it's going to be easy.
So
they've got a smile on their face. And I get it. Listen, they're on form at the moment. They're playing really well. The last 3 games with Arsenal, you know, we've dropped points. So I understand why they feel like that, but we've got to feel confident going into this game as well. You know what I mean? Arsenal have got the best away record in the league is held by Arsenal at the moment. You know what I mean? So we've got to go into this game with confidence. You know what I mean? We've had a bit of a nightmare in the past couple of games. We didn't actually lose those games. So the team need to be confident today. They need to embrace this. They need to, just like all the fans need to embrace the fact that we're here. Normally we're at home watching these games, you know what I mean, City versus Liverpool or City versus Chelsea or whatever. Now it's us, right? And I think we're going to be here for many years to come, and it's just a great moment for us, so we've got to embrace it.
Yeah, we've got to talk about what it would be for the players if they do win. But how would it feel, the feeling, the confidence they're going to get if they win today? What would it do for the team, for us as fans as well?
Belief. What it is belief, right? If we can come up here and we can win, right, against all adversity, after the past couple of weeks that we have, what it does, it gives the team belief. It gives the players belief.
It gives the fans belief.
It gives the fans belief, but the players now, you know what I mean? Because remember, even if we do win this, we've still got to go to St James's Park next week. We've still got Chelsea coming up during the week, right? We've still got to play Brighton at home, right? So we need belief going into those games, and the confidence has been knocked over the last few games. So we need something to lift the mood again and get fans and the players believing again, because they've been excellent all season, this team.
Yeah, let me ask you as well, who are you looking at in this game? What position is it? Defence, the midfield, the player that you're specifically looking at to have a good game? Because mine will be Ramsdale. What about you?
I think Ramsdale's got to have a good game, obviously, because he's going to have a lot of work to do. You know what I mean? I think the defenders have to be on point today. Concentration levels have to be high. No giving away the ball cheaply. You know what I mean?
That's how defenders with defensively wins you leagues, they say.
Yeah. Well, we see even over the last few games, even by teams nowhere near as good as City, how we've been punished for making stupid mistakes and lack of concentration. Those players have got to be on it today. And then when we get the ball forward now, get it into Martinelli, get it into Saka, get it into Jesus, they can hurt City. They can hurt. City's defence has been really, really good in recent games, but I don't think they come up against an attack as good as our attack. I saw the game when they played against Bayern Munich, right? Even though they beat Bayern Munich pretty well here, but Bayern created chances that they didn't take, right? We have got to keep creating those chances and try and take some of them. And remember,
we got threats.
Remember, in the past few games, despite the fact that they've been very disappointing, we've scored goals.
Yeah.
We scored goals. We were 2-0 up at
very
Anfield.
Comfortable.
We were 2-0 up at West Ham.
London Stadium.
You know,
well,
we scored 3 goals in our last game. So scoring's not a problem. Defending, midfield, doing their job, protecting, stopping De Bruyne from getting the ball into Haaland,
that's
right? You know what I mean? Looking after your Silvers and people like that.
Jack Grealish as well. He had a good game against us at home. We've got to look after him as well because he's in good form.
You know what I mean? They've got so many threats, Man City. They are such a good side. You've got to lock off those threats, right? And they've got to leave everything on the pitch for 90 minutes, those Arsenal players. Concentration levels need to be high. And if they do that, we can pull off a stunning result today. If they don't, if they don't concentrate, if they are sloppy, bro, you know this is the place you're definitely losing because they got too much quality.
100%.
Simple as that.
Now listen, you've been on road trip, you've given your score prediction there 2-1. You've been on Sky this morning as well with lead judges, gave your score prediction there's a 2-1. Explain to me, how do you think that's going to play out? Do you think Arsenal going to get 2 goals in front and maybe Man City claw one back, or Man City go ahead first and then
I don't know
up?
how it's going to go. I think probably, listen, I don't know how it's going to go.
Can't judge these games,
You
can you?
can't judge it. There's so much quality on the pitch. But just the same way I'm saying that levels have to be high, it has to be high on their side as well because we've got the threats as well. So I'm just like, this is the game of our lives for some of our players, right? And, you know, Lee Judges said it when we did the interview on Sky, you know what I mean? This is the last time we played them in a sort of do or die game at a really high level. I don't know about the league, was when we played them in the FA Cup, that was like, you know, winner takes all the spoils, and we actually beat them. And that was against all the odds at that time as well. So we haven't won it for a long time.
We haven't.
Ages.
We haven't. But listen, this is a game that builds players. If you have a good game here, you get a win, you're going to be remembered. This is a game that, you know, it's status the Premier League final. You'll be remembered in games like this. So for the players, they need to make sure they really step out, have a big game. We've got experienced players in this team. We've got some youngsters that have been shining all season. It's massive for them. I want to hear from people in the comments. I want you guys to make sure you check out all the content as well in the build up to this game. Start 11 will be on AFTV very soon, so make sure you head over and watch that as well. And let us know your feelings right now, because the nerves are, it always gets to this stage where you're like, at first you're like, oh, I'm excited, and now it's like, oh,
this is it, man. This is it. There ain't no turning back. We're here. We're here at the Etihad. No turning back. Ain't no games in hand to hang on to. Ain't no points in the bank. This is it. We need to come here and try and win this game, and let's hope we do it. Big up to all the Arsenal fans out there, man. Listen, this is our moment, man. Let's get this done.